The road to Major League Baseball dreams makes a stop here at the MLB Draft Combine, live from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Alongside Jessica Mendoza. Jessica, this is where the scouts really start paying attention to what these prospects have in their arsenal.
Yeah, and Robert, this is a pretty cool opportunity to see her on this stage, showcase her talents as one of the best female athletes. And look, scouts are looking for a combination of balance, rhythm, and timing of her swings.
Jessica, we are seeing a pretty impressive performance here.
One of the most impressive performances that we've seen. She's got that short, compact swing, allows her to make those quick adjustments. Watch how her hands stay beautifully inside the ball. She's got that great balance, keeps her weight back, and just explodes with that move to the ball.
And the scouts have to love a hitter like this, who's already this polished before they enter professional baseball.
That's what stood out to me the most, is the combination of technique and strength at the plate. Her swings are so smooth. Plus, she's got a lot of pop in the bat.
We're on to infield play now with the third base position, the hot corner, if you will, and that is a term that I definitely just came up with.
You're so brilliant, Robert, just gotta say. And honestly, she's gotta realistically have everything over there, including an elite ability to react to a hard hit ball. It's all about anticipation.
And then when she makes that quick pick, she has to have the arm, because that throw from third to first is more than 40 yards.
Which is why that combination of power and accuracy is a must while playing third. When we think of range, oftentimes it's more about lateral movement, but scouts want a player that can get to that slow roller trickling down the line and make a huge off-balance throw.
Jessica, so far, what's your assessment of how she's doing?
She's been struggling over there at third base, and scouts are really looking for that to be a more constant position, and she's got a ways to go.
And it looks like she's struggling with confidence, so how can she turn it around with the time remaining?
You can just tell that she just needs to believe that she can be more consistent. You're seeing a lot of potential, but she has to finish strong to show she belongs at this level.
Well, it's time to see how these pitchers fare, Jessica.
Well, body movement is the first thing that scouts are going to be looking for. That balance, rhythm, and timing within her delivery, as well, of course, arm strength. And in the end, can she put it where the catcher is set up?
Hello and welcome to the MLB Draft Combine. About to get started here. And on the mound in this one, Charlotte Beasley. Here's what we'll be looking for. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, she's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if she only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher. Brian Rosales, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Up the middle, Merca. The flip, there's 1.
Ow!
On to first, safe.
No, he's safe.
So they get 1, but a really nice try there.
Batting third, the first baseman, Mariano.
Next up, Mariano Mitre. Outfield pretty shallow here.
Ball, that's low.
Rosales is the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That clips the zone. It's now 1-1. This to third. Head. Throws to second for 1.
Got him. That's an out.
Not in time at first. It's
Safe.
a fielder's choice. So up next, Joe Martinez.
No, that's low.
Fastball for a strike. And 1-1 now.
Ball 2.
And he goes down on strikes. A controversial called third strike to end the inning. They strand one. 1 out and 2 on. Now up Charlotte Beasley.
Charlotte Beasley.
Beasley competing here as a two-way player at the Combine, but it'll be interesting to see whether that continues successfully as she gets to the college or pro level. That's where we usually see a player like this convert to being just a pitcher or just a hitter. Gets there to make the play, a nice run and grab. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jacob Ware.
All set for the start of this inning, and now the DH, Walter Peterson. They've got the 3-run lead, but they won't keep it if they don't keep pitching well and aggressively too. These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills. 1 out and the bases are empty. Now it's the shortstop, Teddy Madden. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. This one the other way, and that's a fair ball. So 1 on now with 1 away. Adrian Neve, the next to hit. And that drops in for a strike. Line drive out to right center for a base knock. Makes the turn at second and heads for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Now at the dish, Ron Hopper. Swing and a miss. With the double play situation here, it's unusual that she's working up in the zone. Next pitch will probably be lower. Line drive, that's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. So digging in, Ryan Aubrey. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second for 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Now to the bottom. Back here in the desert, leading off May King.
Number 6, May King.
Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike.
Nope. Outside.
Cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. This one is labeled. And that one hops the wall. Relay throw to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. And now the right fielder, Brian Rosales. 0 for 1, hit into a fielder's choice the first time. Nelson has this one sized up and makes the catch. Runner tags at second. So up next, Mariano Mitre. We're here in the top half of the third. 1 away with a runner at third. Up the middle, Correa. 2 away as the run scores from third. Nobody on and 2 outs. And next, the cleanup hitter, Joe Martinez. First at bat was a strikeout. 0-1 now. Ground ball left side. Play made, that ends the inning. We move on to the... So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Charlotte Beasley.
Charlotte Beasley.
Turned on, but that's fouled down the third base line. Off the mark there, and the count 1-2. What a take with 2 strikes. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And here at the plate,
Now
Jacob
batting,
Ware.
the catcher, Jacob Ware.
1-0, and the pitch. There goes the runner in the dirt. Throw to second, bounces, safe. This team knows the catcher doesn't have an elite arm, so they're doing the smart thing to test it here. The pitcher has to help the catcher by varying timing, stepping off, and breaking the runner's rhythm. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Alonso.
2 out and a runner in scoring position. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Alonso Correa. Line drive, and it's caught. And that ends the inning. 1 left on base, but they're up 3-2. Back here at Chase Field as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the DH, Walter Peterson. Pitches in the dirt. Up the middle. Picks it up. Not in time. Safe. No outs. Runner at first. Madden digs in now.
0-1.
1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Nelson gets under it. And there's 1 down. That was the one he wanted, but a little early on the swing. When that happens, if your front side flies open, you're likely to get too far under it like he did there. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Just missed.
That's down.
Peterson over at first with 1 down. In the dirt, but blocked. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2. And now the center fielder, Ron Hopper, singled and drove in a run the first time through. 0-1. Swing and a miss. That's a K. Back-to-back Ks. So 1 hit is all they get. Midway through the 4th.
Eddie.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Eddie Ayala. Beasley
0-1.
up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Good job to let the low one go there. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-5. Gotta be riding high after hitting that home run and helping the team take the lead. 1 away, runners at the corners here. Next is the designated hitter, Charlotte Beasley. She's already homered in this ballgame. That high fastball is a pitch that young hitters have to learn to lay off. That's the kind of thing that comes with reps and maturity. On 0-1, the delivery. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. An absolutely titanic shot. Second home run of the game. So 2 down. Next up, the designated hitter, Walter Peterson. And the 1-1. This one to right, Tejera in position. Hauls it in, and this one is over. That wraps up this year's MLB Draft Combine. What a thrill to see these young prospects showcase their skills and boost their stock for the draft. For everyone at MLB The Show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
With the 5th pick in the first round, the Pittsburgh Pirates select Charlotte Beasley.